John, we talked about this morning about Corpy, kind of needing to have a game like this, and he goes out there and, leads you to victory tonight.
Yeah. I think that one of the most important things is that his team sees it. It's good for him. It's good for the coaches. More importantly, it's good for the team. I've always said to you guys, the team likes playing in front of him. The past couple have been. There's been a few struggles here and there, but he was solid right from the get-go here tonight.
John, we always talk about, you need your best players to be your best players, especially at this time of year. The way that Panarin has played in this all season, but in this stretch right here, he just seems to be carrying you guys.
Yeah, he is. Well, there's other people contributing too, but I thought his game dipped a little bit, probably 6 or 7 games ago. He's beginning to come alive here. He's just so strong on the puck, and he's a competitor. He competes, and he's a game breaker, and that's important for us here as we're trying to get some wins as we go through the end of the season.
Is that just a natural thing? Occasion guys have a little dip.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah. I mean, I've relied on him and have poured him ice time, and he's a $170. He's not a big man. He plays big, but he plays in the areas all the time. So, sure, I'm surprised he hasn't had more of them. But I think I told you guys a story when he went to Luke during the break. One of the breaks we had in January, and told Luke, make sure you get in the weight room, make sure you keep working. That stuff. That's how he thinks. And that's why he's one of the top players in this league.
John, we've talked so much about maintaining momentum through games. Tonight, you get a goal taken away. Then later, Vegas ties it up. How pleased were you with how the team did respond and not give anything up in those moments?
Yeah, we had some struggles. That's a tired hockey club. We're a tired team coming off the West Coast, and usually have a couple of days. We have one day, and we're back at it against one of the top teams in the league. I think our checking got better as the game went on. Our third period checking was much better. Gave up some odd man rushes where we made some mistakes just as far as being flat offensively, but we find a way to win a game. And I'll be honest with you, as a coach, you get your schedule, and during the summer in July you look at it, and I call them, we're screwed here. Those type of games, that's one of them that you have circled, because it is a tough turnaround coming off a West Coast trip and coming right back and play. So I'm thrilled for the guys that they found a way. We made mistakes. At times we didn't have great energy, but we found a way to win.
John, I wonder if you could evaluate the play of your defensemen, not only defensively, but in all the contributions, and again, not just goal scoring, but offensively too.
Yeah. I thought the D did a lot of good work offensively as far as not staying on the blue line, creating offense by their movement. I don't think our forwards gave them too much help there for a majority of the minutes there early on, because they were seeing odd man rushes left and right. But they did a good job of keeping it simple, especially as the game went on. I think our whole game we played better as far as just keeping it simple and advancing the puck. That's all we want our D to do, is just keep advancing the puck, especially against a team that's so aggressive offensively.
John, Corpy's been here for a couple of years. He knows this place. Said all the guys in the team make him feel like a big part of this team. That kid's been up and down the highway. Yeah. How happy are you for him? Just because nothing feels. Yeah. I don't think anything makes him feel like a part of the team than a night like this.
Yeah, I went right to him when he got in the locker room. I think he got, what do they give him, the hat or something like that? Is that the thing? I think he got it tonight. I hope he did. But yeah, he's been living under a couple of starts that I know he thinks he should have been better. He's been living there for a few days with it. Comes in as a surprise starter when Bob's sick. I thought he not only played good, he looked good doing it too. There wasn't a lot of extra motion in his game. He just looked like, I'm playing well tonight. And that's the nice part of his mental makeup. I think he has that in him.
To dovetail off Dave's question, are you happy, not just with the defense, but are you happy with the pairings you have right now?
Yeah.
Those guys seem to be working well together.
Yeah, I think the key to those pairings is Savard and Cole. Can they play together? and I think they've been very good together. Murr and Jack, I thought Jack was physical tonight and had made some good plays. I give Shawzy a little bit more opportunity to play another pair against top lines and allow Z and Jonesy to play against some other people. That's one thing that I think's affected Z's game this year. He's playing against different people this year. Jack and Savvy were dead on last year. They played a lot of minutes against the top lines. Z and Jonesy have played a lot against the top lines this year because I think of the struggles of Jack and Savvy. So a lot of things change from year to year, but I think we have 3 solid pairs that Shawzy can use against top lines and not just lock Jonesy and Z into it.
You guys didn't have many shots in the second period. How important was it that you guys were able to capitalize on the hard-working chances that you got there in the second? Working the puck around. I think Luke saved a puck and turned into a goal.
Yeah. The second one's the big one. I think we're kind of holding on when it's 1-1. They're getting some chances. Korpi's making some saves. We don't have a lot of flow offensively, and really, quite honestly, we didn't have a bunch of energy in a number of those minutes. But the second one was key for us to score the second one before they did. Z takes a slap shot, which I've never seen, and that's a big play. And then we get a fortunate goal. I'm not sure what happened. Was it a knuckleball by Colsey? I'm not sure what happened there. But that gives you that gets you through it. That gives you the energy. And then when we got the 3-1 lead, I thought we checked really well through the rest of the third period. I thought was our best checking period of the game.
Ian Cole said afterwards the team gets more confidence from playing a tight game like this where you're diving in front of pucks and that type of thing than they would in a 6-1 or 7-1 type of game. A, do you agree with that? And B, how much confidence do you think you get from a win like this over a team like that?
I mean, we've been playing in close games all year long. I think of late we've been a little bit hesitant and kind of sitting back and thinking something bad's going to happen because we just haven't had a bunch of wins in a row. I thought tonight when we did get the lead, it was ugly getting it, but when we did get it, I thought we were on our toes, and I thought we checked. I thought we played with much more confidence. So, yeah, and that's a good team. That's a good team. They're sitting here waiting for us. We get in at 5 o'clock yesterday, back at the rink this morning. That's a we screwed game that we won. So that's really good to get 2 points out of that.
So much has been made about letting Carlson get away. He put 2 goals on you out there. Just as a point of pride, keeping him off the score sheet tonight, not letting him be a star here tonight. Was that
I mean, I don't look at it that way. I wish Bill nothing but the best. But to keep their top line, you look at the stats. I think they're a plus 100, those 3 guys. And the rest of the team, is fairly average as far as that. I mean, they've had a couple of guys out with Neil being out and stuff, but that was the focus of ours is to make sure that we do check them and try to make it hard on them. I thought the goal that was called back, that's one hell of a goal by Luke. He beats Bill, and Bill's one hell of a defensive player. Forget about his offense. He's a really good defensive player. He beats Bill off the boards. That's a hell of a goal. And I told him, I said, it just sucks that it gets taken away because that's a big-time play by a young player coming off of that wall. Thanks. Okay, thank you.